Hello and welcome to another English class. The unit we are dealing with is about women and power, and today we are going to deal with reading and comprehension. So let's start by the objectives of the lesson. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to extract specific information from the text and write a short opinion paragraph about women and power. Great, so let's start our reading. First, you are going to look at the picture here. What do you see? Yes? Great, it is about a woman. What else do you see? Yes? Muscles, very good job. So women with muscles with power. So our reading today is about women and power. Great. Now I want you to look at the picture here, and do you know the woman in the picture? Any ideas? Yes, it's about Najat Belqasem. Great. So before we read the text, we are going to see some pictures and we are going to describe them, right? So what do you see in these two pictures? Great. So in these two pictures, we can see some conditions that women live in the countryside or villages, right? In some rural and remote areas in Morocco. Great. So this is a part of Najat Belqasem's childhood. Good. Next. Here as well, it has something to do with the childhood period of Najat Belqasem. Okay, so what do you see here? Yes? So we can see two little girls, they are herding the sheep. Good job. Next. How about these two pictures? What do you see? Yes? Yes, they are about girls who are gathering water. Okay, this is also a part of Najat Belqasem's childhood. We will see all this in the text we are going to deal with, inshallah. Next, how about this last picture? What do you see? Any ideas? Sure, it is the Eiffel Tower. It is in Paris. Good job. I have a question for you here. How would you feel if you moved from a small village to a big city like Paris? Yes? Any ideas? Great, look here. You got some help. Oh, that kind of shock. So here we have the word or the expression culture shock. What do we mean by culture shock? Any ideas? Yes, it's that feeling you have when you move from your place to another place, which has a very different culture from your place. So here is the definition. Culture shock means that confused feeling that people get when they arrive in a place that has a very different culture from their own. That's the meaning of culture shock. Good job. So let's start reading the text. Okay, follow. Najat Belqasem was born on October 4th, 1977 in Bni Shiga, a village near Nador. Her father Ahmed had immigrated to France before she was born. She lived with her grandfather and still remembers gathering water and helping him with the farm work. When Najat was 5, her father found a permanent job and sent for his wife and daughters to join him in 1982. Najat grew up in France. The little girl felt the shock of the new culture. She didn't speak a word in French. Leaving your country, your roots can be painful. My father had already found his place, but for us, it was really hard, she says. Her father set strict rules. She was forbidden to hang out with friends or to go out to coffees before the age of 18. As a result, Najat devoted all her time and energy to her studies. By the end of her first year, she could read and speak French fluently. She received the French citizenship shortly before joining university as a law student. It was there that she discovered the prestigious Paris Institute of Political Studies. She took the entrance exam and passed. At the Institute library, she met Boris Valod, whom she married later. The couple has followed similar paths into government. It is very nice to have a husband who moves in the same world as I do, she says. In March 2008, she was elected Conseiller Général of the Rhône Department. On May 16, 2012, she was appointed to French President François Hollande. To French President François Hollande's cabinet as a Minister of Women's Rights and spokesperson for the government. On August 25th, she became the first woman to be appointed Minister of Education and Research in France. Najat has proved that there are no boundaries to what you can achieve if you work hard. Her story reminds us that immigrants are valuable human capital. If we believe in them and invest in them with the right education, there are no limits to what they can achieve. Great. So after reading this text, now we will move to deal with the questions and to answer these questions from the text. Great. So exercise A. You are going to choose the best title from the text. You are going to choose the best title for the text. So here we have three options. We have A, the Moroccan immigrants, B, life in France, and C, the biography of Najat Belkacem. So think about the right title. Ready? I think that you opted for C. Good job. So C is the correct title, the biography of Najat Belkacem. Great. Let's move now to exercise B. Here, you are going to say whether the sentences are true or false and justify your answers. Number 1. Najat Belkacem was 5 years old when her father immigrated to France. Is it true or false? So, ready? Good. It is false. So the right or the justification is here. Her father, Ahmed, had immigrated to France before she was born. Clear? Let's move to number 2. Najat Belkacem believed that leaving Morocco was a beautiful thing. What do you think? Is this sentence true or false? Think about it. Ready? Good. It's also false. And this is the justification he found, I think. She says, leaving your country, your roots, can be painful, not a beautiful thing or feeling. Good job. Let's move to number 3. On August 25th, Belkacem became the Minister of Education and Research in France. So, is this sentence true about the text or false? Think about the answer. Ready? Good. Yes, it is true. And this is the justification from the text. It says, on August 25th, she became the first woman to be appointed Minister of Education and Research in France. Well done. Let's move to exercise C. In exercise C, you are going to answer these questions. We have 2 questions. Question number 1. How did Najat Belkacem feel when she went to France? Think about the answer. Ready? Good. Here is your answer. The little girl felt the shock of the new culture. Good job. Number 2. When did she take her French citizenship? Think about the answer. Ready? Good job. I think this is your answer. Good. She received the French citizenship shortly before joining university as a law student. Clear? Good. Let's move to activity D. In this activity, you are going to find the text words that mean the same as. Find in the text words that mean the same as. 1. Dedicated. Yes, from paragraph 3. And 2. Restrictions from paragraph 6. Let's go back to number 1. Dedicated. Go and look for the meaning or the synonym for dedicated from paragraph 3. Ready? Good. So dedicated means devoted, as in here. Okay? Devoted simply means to give your time and your energy maybe to someone or to something. Good job. Let's move to number 2. Restrictions now. From paragraph 6. So, ready? Good job. We have, yes, we have here boundaries, and we have another one. Did you get it? Did you find it? Yes, we have another synonym for restrictions, which is limits. So we actually have 2 synonyms for restrictions. We have boundaries and limits. Good job. Let's move now to exercise E. In this exercise, you are going to find, in this exercise, what do the underlined words in the text refer to? We have number 1, she. It is in paragraph 4. And we have 2, them, which is in paragraph 6. Let's start with she. What does it refer to? Ready? Good job. She, it refers to Najat. Okay, Najat Belkacem. How about them? What does it refer to? Okay? Ready? Good job. Them refers to immigrants. Good job. Let's move to activity F. Here you are going to choose the right answer. You have number 1, your roots from paragraph 2, and number 2, to hang out with friends from paragraph 3. Let's go back to the options you have for your roots. We have 3 options. A, your origins, B, your emotions, or C, your attitudes. So which one would you opt for? Ready? Sure, you have the answer. It's A, your origins. Your origins. Well done. Let's move now to number 2. To hang out with friends. Does it mean A, to live with your friends, B, to spend time out with friends, or C, to study with friends? Ready? Good job. It's to spend time with friends. It is B. Well done. Let's move now to another activity which says complete the following chart. You have on the left some information from the text, and on the right you need to put the right number of the paragraph. Okay? So, first information. We already have a ready-made answer for us. So, Najat Belqasim's first contact with the French culture, it is there for us in paragraph 2. We already have the answer. Now it's your job to complete the chart. Information number 2. Najat Belqasim's higher education. So which paragraph talks about Najat Belqasim's higher education? Is it 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Which one? Good job. It is number 4. How about next information? Which paragraph talk about Najat Belqasim's life in Morocco? Ready? Good job. So, the paragraph that talks about Najat Belqasim's life in Morocco is paragraph number 1. Good job. Let's move to the last information. The last information says Najat Belqasim's political career. So think about which paragraph talks about this information. Ready? Good job. It is paragraph number 5. Excellent job. Let's move now to another activity, which is H. It is about writing. Here you are asked to write a short opinion paragraph. The idea is this. Are you for or against women working? So think about the idea and write a short paragraph where you express your opinion about whether you are for the idea of working women or you are against the idea of working women. Okay, so maybe this is the form of the paragraph you are going to work on. So here, the paragraph starts with, I think women should, if you are with, work for many reasons. First, you express your reasons, and then you try to support your reasons. Second, you state the same thing, you state your reason and your supporting details. You are going to do this for the third one, and you conclude your paragraph. And for the ones who are going to think or write the paragraph about writing about against, you are going to start with, I think women shouldn't work for many reasons. First, state your reason, then you with supporting details. Second, you state your reason with supporting details. Third, the same, and you conclude your opinion paragraph. Well, that's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was clear.